This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
640 Sex Fix. Talk dirty to me. Please.
Please be a sponsor. Please be a sponsor.
Oh, the Sex Fix, sponsored by Magna Babes. Located inside Beach House Lashes, looking to get rid of some inflammation.
Yeah.
Maybe get rid of some anxiety. Maybe get a jump on the winter blues. Head up magnababes@gmail.com.
Hello, Gracie. I think in this case her inflammation is a boyfriend, but I'm not sure. How are you doing, Gracie?
Oh, I'm good. Plus, hey, Biatch. Congratulations, since I voted for you for the DJ thing.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're the best.
Look at you two. Why don't you guys get married? Can't stand it.
Shut up.
Can't
You're
take-
just jealous.
I can't take
Ain't
you
no
two.
one ever vote for you.
I can't take you two. Jason Stone and I voted each other. Great DJs.
How'd that go? How'd that work out for you?
We were at the gym. People are like, what are those two clapping about over there in the corner?
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. What's going on? What's going on over there? What is your dilemma? What's your current dilemma?
I'm engaged, and I've been with my guy for 3 years, and we're supposed to get married, and we're, like, looking for a house, and I don't know. I'm kind of getting cold feet, and I just don't know if I should go through with it. Like, we're in the planning stages. Obviously, we already got the venue, and I don't know. I'm just not sure.
Oh, so I don't want to is a pretty good reason, right there. Just saying those words. Say those words. Practice saying those words once. I don't want to.
It's not that I don't want to. I'm just not sure. Like 100% sure.
So, you looking for us to give you a? Do you want a firm decision here this morning?
Kinda, just like to hear. Like, does everyone go through this? You know, when they're planning it.
Yeah.
Just feel unsure sometimes.
Yeah, I think that was the whole thing with Wedding Crashers, right? That's kind of the whole plot over there. When she was going to marry Zach.
I don't know.
But she knew he was an asshole.
He was a phony, a bit of a phony.
What's your biggest red flag?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. We don't do anything fun anymore.
Oh. How
And
old?
I don't know if
How old?
22.
22, and I'm out of fun.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, I don't know if we've gotten into this like routine and like we're focused on planning and saving money, and I don't know.
That would be a really sad performance review. It's like I get called into Randy's office. He's like, Zach, what's your fiance's name?
Zach.
Oh, it's Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. You sit down and say, I'd like to give you a performance review. I give you an F on activity planning.
You're not having any fun, and you're Jesus Christ.
22.
Holy moly.
And out of fun.
You got a long climb ahead of you.
Yeah. You're leading each other on with fake excitement, and that's pretty sad.
How long have you been dating?
3 years.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Ooh.
You know what I'm going to say.
Oh.
You need to kick a few tires, girlfriend.
Well, that's what those slutty college years are for. You got to kick some tires.
Yeah, and she ain't getting none of that.
Right. Did you sleep with, did you go to college?
If she's 22 and they've been dating for 3 years.
Well, did you meet in college? I mean, did you go to school? Were you guys in college or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met in school, but then I kind of switched halfway through.
Yeah,
to a different school.
so you miss all those potential lesbian years in college.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's...
Screwing around in the...
Your brain ain't even fully developed yet.
Right. You don't even know. Right. You ever look at a woman and go,
What in the hell is that?
a strange old man noise? This noise is Jason Stone and I make at the gym.
Christ almighty. Jesus.
It's my moose call. People respond to it.
What people?
My friends. No, so do people get married at 22, 23? Not most people. I mean, most people I know are either like 26 and have a baby on the way, or not 22, weirdly.
There's a few people I know that did.
What were you when you got hitched?
I never got married. I've never been married.
I always forget that.
No.
Oh. Well, how old were you when you had the kid?
24.
Okay, 24.
Or 25.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go. You can give yourself a little padding there.
Yeah.
23. Is he one of those stay home, make baby guys or what?
I feel like, he wants to have kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's
So,
not 22 these days.
Dude.
And then most people go, oh, well, everything will be okay after we get married.
No, it won't.
Have a baby.
No, it won't.
No.
First of all.
well, I'm just wondering, is it worth it to, I don't know, in the long run, invest the time in and it's going to get better,
No. The short answer is no. You are not going to be the same people. You're going to change so much from now, even 5 years from now. You two are going to be completely different. I guarantee you. Just because of how that age range works. Don't you think?
Well,
from
you're
22
changing,
to 27?
Well, you're changing yourself to blend with the other person and what they need. Generally, if you're unhappy, you're changing you
Sure.
to fit
But
in a thing you don't want.
Just as you are learning about life. You don't know
Right.
anything about life right now.
That's exactly
you
right.
have no life experiences right now. Sorry, not sorry.
You're barely,
it's just the way it is.
You're barely an adult, young lady.
Yeah. So, as you start experiencing and storing information and gathering, information about life and how people work and what you want and what you don't want in life, you are going to change. And he's going to change. No. And the possibility of you two changing and liking and doing the same things and going down the same path is not very high.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people are like, oh, well, we got married really young and we just ended up becoming two totally different people, and that's why we're divorced at 30.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you resent everything, and then you resent not getting your Tory years in.
There ain't no reason to get married now. No. There ain't no reason for you to get married right now.
Gut check. Time for a gut check.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. 3 years. I don't know. And you still don't know? That means you're too young. The math doesn't check out.
Just stop.
Yeah.
This is craziness.
Yeah, I would. Because you're settling in your guts.
This is crazy.
Telling you not to settle.
But I'm in the middle of playing. So
yeah, I know.
So what?
I know. Yeah.
Dude, it is never too late to change your mind, ever. What? If there's one thing you take from this conversation and you store a nugget for the rest of your life, it is never, ever, ever too late to change your mind.
My pretty wedding dress will fix everything.
Ever, on anything. Ever. Ever. On a job, on a trip, on a relationship. I mean, a baby, it might be too late at some certain time. But, yeah, you can always change your mind. You can always change your mind. That's the beauty of being a human.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. See, we're a little more golden. We're a little more mature. We've been through it. We know. And then eventually you'll wait, and it'll lead you to golden pastures. And that's generally how it works. You don't see it because it's not in your life yet, but it generally does. It leads you down.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting road. Huh?
So much to experience,
What?
I feel like I have so much more to experience.
You do. 100% you do. Yes, you have no reason to get married right now. Are your friends not like, what are you doing?
Well, two of my friends are married.
Yeah.
Oh, misery loves company.
Yeah, just not sure because they did it so quickly and now they have regrets and they're married.
Well, don't justify it by calling a radio show. I mean, you know what the answer is. I mean, just do it. But
it's good to hear it from you guys.
Yeah.
Because you're not in my circle.
I know. We're experts.
Yeah, look at how many divorces Johnny has.
Well, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I like to take on projects. What's that thing where you suck up all the emotions in life? What is that? What are you called? I'm a unicorn, an acorn. No, what am I? What is that thing called? Where you absorb all the emotions.
Isn't that an incubus?
Yeah, I'm an incubus. Great band. Anyways,
no, what is it?
It's an outdated tradition at age 22 or whatever.
No,
Trust
incubus
me.
is draining women. Yeah,
We've moved on from tradition. You're fine. Save the money and move on. Because now that we've confirmed everything you're thinking, now it's going to be hard to not do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And divorce is expensive. It ruins your credit, and it sucks. But yeah, just wait a little bit. How do you think he'll take it?
Probably not well,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
I could just say I'm not sure, you know.
Cheaper than divorce. Think about all those.
100%.
How long to your wedding? Can people cancel?
Well, we kind of put a deposit down on the venue, but it's still 9 months from now.
Oh, my God.
Girl.
Yep. I mean, you'll be you'll be happier in the long run. And then 9 months is enough where everybody probably hasn't even made a booked an airline ticket yet. So, yeah, the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get for people. Then they'll get mad. So if you're going to do it for everybody else, thinking about everybody else.
Kibosh it right now.
What is the current divorce rate these days? I bet it's over, I think it's hit 50% yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the odds are not good.
No. 42%.
42%. How do you like those odds? That's about your odds walking into a... Huh?
That's not good.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You don't want to. You just heard yourself say it. You're fine.
You're way too young. Trust me. You got to trust your instincts on this.
It's hard to say no. I mean, I probably in my 20s didn't want to get married, but there is pressure. I mean, there is.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, once you make that call, I don't know, you get caught up in the romance and the production of the whole thing.
Yes.
And if she wants to get married, yeah, when one person really wants it, it's hard to get out of it, but go find the right guy and wait for a while. Whore it around a little bit. Shop the pootie a little bit.
That's right, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Get some strange.
Yeah. Okay. Not wanting to is perfectly fine. You don't need some deep-seated therapeutic justification.
Thanks, guys.
It's just a follow-through. It's the ability to follow through. That's what's hard about saying no once you're locked in and the wheels are cranking, man. That's tough.
You can always change your mind, girlfriend.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. It's your life.
That's right.
Okay, Gracie.
Thanks, guys.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
So much information. Jesus.
Drunk driving is what I like to do. I like drunk driving with you.
All right, I got a couple drunk driver stories.
Cool.
Thurston County, Washington. Thurston County Sheriff is walking with a limp after a suspected drunk driver struck his patrol car and took off.
Just good, old boy.
Yeah, so I guess this is the second time in 18 months that he's been hit by a drunk driver. So he was T-boned. PC2. Here is the sheriff. Sheriff Derek Sanders. I don't think there's any relation to the colonel.
Chicken.
Saw a vehicle approaching, and all of a sudden it veered kind of almost into the oncoming lane. I don't think she even knew that she hit a car. She was pretty intoxicated when I walked by her after they captured her. So I'm not sure she knew what state she was in. I look over and see the cars taking off down Hensley Street. I'm just like, Can't make it up. I don't want to make it seem like I'm a special victim because our deputies were just clearing up from a really bad DUI crash with injuries out in Yelm when they were coming to me. So it's just happening every night.
Dude.
Wow. All this talk of T-boning makes me want to go to roadside and get the Cowboys.
Today we're talking about drunken mistakes.
Get old cowboy steak.
Yeah. Oh, man.
T-boning. Oh,
Second
yeah.
time in 18 months.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
He's a karma magnet.
Driver was caught after she ditched her dang car.
That's incredible.
Now, Sheriff Sanders is calling on the next governor to take action. Chester County Sheriff says what happened to him is indicative of a statewide emergency of dangerous driving. So the other drunk driving story I have may be a little twist of this. That's beautiful. Get over here. Man. Sure do got a crush on that lady. An executive at an addiction charity was caught drunk driving. She crashed her car and she hid in the bush.
Yeah. Sean Spicer in the fridge. Oh, yeah.
Never forget.
What's in the refrigerator, Sean?
A woman working with a charity that seeks to help people with alcohol and drug issues caught drinking and driving.
Oh, yeah. That's hot.
No.
That's not hot.
Crashed her car into a tree and went hiding into the bushes. She has been, this is over in England, by the way. She is handed a 40-month ban from driving. That's how you know it's not here.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Because she would already have gone through the drunk school and have her license back by now. She has to complete 100 hours of unpaid work. I'm assuming that's community service. The alcohol level in her blood was found to be almost 3 times over the legal limit. She is marketing director and chief fundraiser at Be Well, Stay Well, and I have a feeling that won't be for very much longer. You know what I'm saying? Girl.
Yep. She's a cutie, too. What, man, I'd hide in her bush. What is going on?
I don't think she has a bush to hide in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's not very good.
Yeah.
Can't be doing all that.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah. You can't. When you have a ride home after that fundraising thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the whole idea of fundraising. So, I mean, should there be booze at the fundraiser, though? Or was she sneaking it in? That's
I don't know.
interesting. I think everybody would be a bad look. You'd think there would have been a memo.
Well, I mean, you can still do it. You can still have it there. I mean, I just probably don't want to get hammered.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's why all the great JJO events are at hotels. Go to the Marriott on the west side. Set a band in the lobby. And good luck crawling back to your room.
Oh, no. She also has a prior conviction for driving under the influence of cannabis. I think they need to find a new exec.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
I don't think hiring Courtney Love
She's
was
also
the right idea.
She's pretty young. 26?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know about that girl. I want to find someone with their head on a little bit straighter. Be running that organization. I'm just saying.
Gives me hope.
Gives you hope for what? You want to run it and
Well, it depends on how much the job.
nonprofit?
Well, it depends on how much the job pays. Probably not much. That's why she's drinking, because it doesn't pay anything. You're like, well, it's got to be some kind of what do they call it? A stipend. You go somewhere and you get money. What's that called?
Yeah. Your stipend?
An allowance or something.
Well, if she's the exec, she's getting paid. You still get paid. You get a salary.
Gotcha.
You're not doing it for free. Maybe she needs to, I don't know, whatever. Is it her own thing? Is it her organization? Yeah,
Well, I don't trust her.
I don't trust her either. Be well, stay well. And if you're camping in the bushes, I suppose. I don't know, girl. Girl, get it together.
Hey, I got to bring something up. Are you done over there?
I can be done at any point in time.
Did you see this Mega Millions sitch?
I have not seen the Mega Millions.
Okay, they are. This one caught me by surprise this morning. Mega Millions will increase the ticket price next year amid overhaul. Do you buy Mega and Power? Or do you go just buy one or just whatever? If you're thinking about it,
whatever's high.
Okay, the price of the Mega Millions ticket will more than double next year as part of an overhaul to the American Lottery, Gabe. Starting in April next year, tickets will increase from $2 to $5.
Man, Biden economics.
Mega Millions announced the increase will mark the second price adjustment since the lottery game launched in 2002. Other changes debut in spring include no break-even prizes, meaning when a player wins, they always win more than the cost of the ticket.
Oh, my God, yes.
Oh, so I get $6. Very good.
Mega Millions said the overhaul game will result in jackpots that start larger, grow faster, and are bigger more frequently as well as better. I would rather have 100 people win $1 million.
Right. They're not doing that anymore.
We're creating a game that both our existing players and people new to Mega Millions will love to get excited about. We expect more billion dollar jackpots.
I was going to say, because when Powerball did their rehaul, the jackpots got bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
We expect more billion-dollar jackpots than ever before, meaning creating more billionaires as the jackpots climb. Plus, this game will continue the more important legacy of supporting great causes everywhere. Mega Millions is played. I don't know. My tax, my school taxes aren't going down. Mega Millions has produced 6 jackpot wins that have exceeded $1 billion already, most recently in March. When a single ticket sold at ShopRite Liquor Store in Neptune Township, New Jersey, won the $1.128 billion jackpot. But look at Paul. He's still wearing the same shirt. He won $1 billion, doesn't change his shirt. Tickets for the lottery game sold 45 states. What do you think? That makes me reconsider. Powerball's not going to change, by the way. $5 a ticket, a pick. That's not 5 picks on one card. That's a pick. That's a breakfast sandwich. I don't know about that one.
I'm fine with it.
You take one pick for $5 if it's $1 billion.
I only do one pick.
Yeah.
Only need one.
You only need one.
That's what I'm saying.
You only need one.
I do one Powerball. I do one Mega, whatever. Whenever there's a high jackpot, I just go in and be like, give me one.
Yeah. It's really annoying, though. See, when I hear bigger jackpots, I just hear worse odds. I don't know. It always, every time the jackpot goes to $1 billion, I just feel like my odds are worse because some broke schmuck's going to win it because that's the law of average. That's Murphy's law of stupid ass people winning lotto.
I thought you were the broke schmuck.
I am the broke schmuck. I say it every day on this show. Does it change anything? I can't even give you the $8 I owe you. Paul, you got $8? Give it to her.
It's 11 with interest.
Oh, my God. You're worse than my bank.
And you wouldn't want to get stuck with a measly $500,000 or something, would you?
No. No.
Schmeasly.
Hi.
Jesus.
What do you think of that? Hello?
Hey, I think they need to work on making everybody millionaires before they start trying to make everybody
Doesn't that
billionaires.
sound kind of cool?
Don't they have to change their name to Mega Billions?
Mega billionaires? I just wonder if that's not the $5 entry point isn't going to. I mean, that's almost. I'm not saying it's lunch somewhere, but it's a breakfast sandwich and a little milk.
No, it ain't. It's a
have you
breakfast
guys
sandwich.
Have you guys ever figured out
They're
how
like
much
$3.50.
a million compared to a billion is?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you ever did a second count to figure out how many million seconds compared to how many is a billion seconds?
Yeah.
It's like 11 days compared to 37 years.
Yeah. It's quite the difference.
I'd
be fine with $1 million.
I feel like
I'd be fine with $500,000.
Be fine with $10,000.
But why are you willing to pay $5 for?
I'll take the $8
for even a less or even chance of winning what you were spending $2 on. It just seems it seems thick to me. $5 seems a little thick for a pick. And it's coming from a guy who likes to gamble. I'm just saying.
Then don't play.
No, I'll probably just play Powerball. Unless it goes to $2 billion, then you got to buy one. But
Look at me right now.
I can't look at you.
I know, because you're lying, because we all know
I don't want to look at
when
you.
Mega Millions gets a big jackpot, you're going to go in and you're going to spend $20 on your ticket anyway. So don't sit here and lie to us. John?
I'm saying it's $5. If you were buying 5 picks for $10, which seems very reasonable to me. Now it's a 20. That seems a little rich. That seems a little too high.
If you were spending, how much were you spending?
Yeah, but
before
I
on
could
your
get
picks?
a double cheeseburger and a protein drink.
Don't increase how much you're spending on your picks. Just get this to spend the same amount on your picks. You just get less. Your odds are the same.
You don't know that. I have 4 extra chances to beat you.
Sometimes I wish you would just beat me to death.
Now I see. I feel like though people are going to see the Mega Millions for what it is, like too expensive to play with horrible odds.
You want people to see the lottery for what it is?
I think it's
an impossibility for you to win.
I think it's a horrible PR move. I do. I don't want a bigger jackpot. I don't need $1 billion. Just need 180 million.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Oh, no. Hell no. I know what that is. That's a dude getting sucked into a jet engine.
Wood chipper, close enough.
Wood chipper.
This is Colorado. Brimfield resident John O'Neill made it out of rehab. He was in stable housing. He was sober. He finally landed a job he loved doing.
Awesome.
Tree work. But 15 minutes into his first day, 33-year-old found himself fighting for his life, gripping the edge of a wood chipper as blades whipped through his legs below.
Hey.
Later, in a helicopter on the way to the hospital, which is about a $45,000 ride.
I said, I always say when you're on the verge of death and you've got seconds to live, but you still got to pay, have them take a nice scenic ride around the canyon. You know, so you can get your money's worth.
I didn't consent to this ride. He technically died. My heart stopped. They essentially replaced all the blood in my body. On the morning of September 24th, the day after the incident, O'Neill awoke in a hospital bed. He had received about 15 pints of blood and was about to be given more. I was in excruciating pain. I felt my legs were broken. It took me a minute to realize and remember what had just happened. When he looked down, he only saw a bare bedscape. His legs were gone.
Hey, look, Lieutenant Dan.
Then the memories of what happened in Longmont the day before came flooding back to him. Hey, isn't that where
Where?
Oscar Blues at?
Oh, Longmont.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there at west of Denver a little bit.
So weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because the Lonely Ones played at Oscar Blues, not in Longmont, but the other location a couple days ago.
Interesting.
This is so weird.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, we love that place.
At 10:18 a.m., September 24th, O'Neill just begun working in the wood chipper.
Hey.
He had put a fish hook-shaped branch into the chipper when the blades flipped the hook of the branch around. The wood got wedged under his court-ordered ankle monitor and began dragging him into the wood chipper.
See, crime does not pay.
Something happened in my brain to where I realized I was in fear for a lot more than just losing my leg or foot. In that moment, O'Neill dove up and grabbed the edge of the wood chipper and held on for his life. The pain was it was not there almost. I didn't really feel the pain as much as I knew I was in trouble.
That's what the shark bite people say, because it's so clean.
Right.
And fast and sharp. There's no, like jagged edge.
It went from a fight for my limb to a fight for my life very fast.
Oof.
Blades made clean cuts through his boots, then his feet, up both legs and over the knee.
Stop.
I was yelling for help, but everyone had their goddamn ear protection on.
Oh, my God.
Uh-huh.
Instead of a lumberjack, he's a limpy jack.
It took a minute before my coworkers realized what was happening. Even though the incident only lasted a couple seconds, His thoughts went to his loved ones. He even recalled his high school wrestling coach. I thought of my mom and my friends and people who look up to me and people who needed me and people who were counting on me and people who have taught me how to fight. It wasn't until blades hit his mid-thigh that his coworkers were able to pull him out. I looked down and saw something that looked like what you see in movies, he said. Skin, bone, arteries, muscle tissue, bunch of blood flowing from his body. He grabbed a nearby rope and worked with his coworkers to make a makeshift tourniquet. I didn't freak out. I did stay calm. My coworkers said I was very cognitive through the whole thing, which would freak me out if I was a coworker. I'd be like, should you be freaking out right now?
Yeah.
O'Neill said he tried to slow his breathing to slow his heart rate to ultimately buy him more time, but he began to lose consciousness as his new colleagues tried to keep him awake with sternum rubs. Get over here.
Sternum rubs?
Give me a good sternum rub.
I'm in.
I was fading out, but my coworkers kept me alive. O'Neill said the police arrived very quickly and worked to apply tourniquets, taken to a local hospital, flown to St. Anthony Hospital in Lakewood via Flight for Life.
What the?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Thanks to his ankle bracelet.
He said he firmly believes that if he didn't have the ankle monitor on, he would have been able to get free. Well, my question is now, he still needs an ankle monitor. Where's that going to go? He ain't got no ankle.
They put her on the stump. He wears it like a cowbell.
The next day, the first person O'Neill called was his mom, who lives in New Jersey. Upon hearing the news, she was sent into such a panic that she had to be admitted to the hospital for 3 days. She sounds like she's a little extreme. I didn't know what to think, and I couldn't imagine what had happened, Barbara said. Barbara O'Neill said her son hasn't really talked about the loss of his legs and has said been making jokes about trying to stay strong for everyone else. John O'Neill said along with seeing all of his friends and family he hasn't seen in years, he also got to reconnect with his high school wrestling coach. Got to reconnect with him and tell him how much he meant to me, and he basically saved my life.
What the F,
yeah,
dude?
isn't that crazy? And then he's telling his mom how he's going to help all these people.
You know, couldn't he? I smell a lawsuit a mile away.
I'm going to sue the goddamn county making me put that ankle monitor on.
Well, 15 minutes in, I mean, you know, shouldn't there be like a longer training program on power equipment?
How is there not?
I'd say negligent.
How is there not a safety bar?
Well, right. I thought they all come with like 50 emergency hot buttons.
This is
now.
what I'm not understanding about all of these stories.
Because, you know, there's table saws now that you can literally touch and they stop.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't. Somebody would have to help me with that. But can't they transfer that technology over to
You would think so.
a wood chipper?
So he has volunteered at West Pines Behavioral Health in Wheat Ridge. I feel like this has given me a bigger platform to help people in recovery from drugs and alcohol and help people in recovery from traumatic events.
Magic legs.
He plans to get prosthetics and continue volunteering and advocating.
You still, Lieutenant Dan.
It's crazy. He's going to be like Oscar Pistorius, but less shooty.
He's going to be the first guy to climb Mount Everest after losing a leg and a wood chipper.
God dang.
That is. Wouldn't it be weird?
The state's going to be like, you still got to wear this monitor, you dick.
You're still an asshole. Sorry about the legs. Still an asshole.
Right?
Wouldn't it be weird if, well, I know guys with no legs have already climbed Mount Everest, I think. Wouldn't it be weird if the wood chipper, his leg was still stuck in the wood chipper and he had to drag the wood chipper up to the top of Mount Everest? That would be a record that would never get broke.
Yeah.
Guy just crawling with a wood chipper behind him.
Me and Chippy.
Me and Chippy. What's the, what do they call?
There should be 2 stop bars on the back of the chipper.
Okay. What's the old joke? You open your door and there's a guy with no arms and legs at your door. You call him Matt. Matt. Right.
Yeah.
And if he's in a hot tub, Stu.
Yeah. If he's in the lake, Bob.
Bob. There they are. Classics. They never go out of style.
Are you sure?
Bob. Call him Bob Barker. He's my favorite. And then a guy with no arms and legs hanging on the wall. Art.
Yeah.
I remember those. That is unbelievable. That's the most unbelievable story I've ever heard. Drug in by his ankle monitor.
Yeah.
That is.
Like the shape of the branch.
Final
15 minutes. And it sounds like he didn't want to work. That's what it sounds like to me. He was only there for 15 minutes. And he was like, I know how to get out of work. I know how to get out of work.
Yikes. Hi.
All right, two guys hanging on a wall in front of a window. What do you call them?
Not Art. I don't know.
Kurt and Rod.
Oh, dude, Kurt and Rod. Where's my sound effect?
Bro.
Jay, Thank you.
Very
Kurt
good.
and Rod. Should have saw that coming a mile
That's
away.
pretty funny.
My comedy skills are weak. Hello?
It's true.
Well, he doesn't have a leg to stand on. Hello? Hello?
Don't use your feet to push brush into a chipper. I was an arborist for years.
Yeah.
I can't even stress to you. There's two types of wood chippers. There's one called the chuck and duck, which is just basically a spinning metal wheel. And then there's another one that has two feed roller drums that push it into it. Those ones have multiple safety stops on them. The other one doesn't. The other one, the chuck and ducks, they're dangerous, super dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
don't
those are
use your
just
feet.
those sound like you could throw anything in there and it would pulverize it. Is that what it's just for, like junk, any size junk?
Well, it's meant for mostly brush, not like big chunks of wood. 'Cause
Okay.
those will eventually stop the feed roller if the wood is big enough.
Right.
But no, just wood chippers are absolutely dangerous, and people are stupid. I love you guys. Have a good day.
Love you
Well,
too.
you think there
It's a horrible combination.
I think a supervisor would have said, well, no, you can't take the ankle bracelet off.
Right.
I mean,
Can we give him a different job
Right.
other than the one at the chipper on his first day?
right. Well, that's the thing. 15 minutes in, that sounds like negligence on the operator's part or the owner's part. You think there'd be an introductory 3-day break-in period on something like that?
I don't know.
I mean, this isn't just getting out of jail and you know, raking rocks on the side of the road. This is serious stuff, man.
Rock raking.
Rock raking. Whatever. Whatever. Hey. God damn it. Never know what those prisoners are doing out there. I never know what they're doing out there. They could be raking rocks for all I know. I don't know what they're
Cleaning
doing.
up trash.
God. Yeah, cleaning trash. That's what I meant. They're picking up trash. Ooh. Got weird. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, what did he do to get on the bracelet? We're not feeling bad for some, like, wife beater or something.
Yeah, did it say what his thing was?
Well, it sounds so he made it out of rehab. He was in stable housing. He was sober, and he finally landed a job. So it must have been something with booze or drugs.
Sure. Okay, I still felt bad for him then.
So, right. Yeah. I mean, it's a wild situation, and it sounds like he wants to help people. I don't know.
What else are you going to do?
Right. Yeah, no kidding. Shut up.
Go to schools
God.
with no legs and tell kids about don't take jobs at a wood chipper factory or business. What are you going to do?
Why are we such assholes?
What are you promoting out there? Anti-drug?
Yeah.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
He used this time in rehab prior to the accident. Blah 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 blah. Organizes sober activities and events. He grew fond of rock climbing and CrossFit classes, and they're all sober people. Whatever, plans to continue participating with the help of adaptive climbing specialists. Volunteered at the West Pines Behavioral Health, helping people in recovery from traumatic events. Well, there you go. There you friggin' go.
Well, it's interesting to hear from somebody.
He's got to go fund me, y'all.
That actually, well, yeah, there you go. That actually survived it and can tell you, like people come back near-death experience, they see the light or they don't see the light. Mm-hmm. It's interesting to hear that side, though, when you're like a foot away from your insides getting pulverized.
Yeah.
He didn't see God. He thought of it. What do you think of his high school wrestling coach or something?
Yeah.
Weird. Weird where your brain goes. Hi.
Hey, one thing with a wood chipper is every time I've used it, there's usually a tool you use, and I said tool, where if something's stuck, you use that, not limbs. Limbs don't go well with a wood chipper.
Right.
Yeah.
It never ends well.
Never.
You got to be safe. Be safe.
Yeah. It sounds
Not
like
good.
it's just. And how did the tree limb? He had to have been. His feet had to be near that area, because how would the tree limb have came over and hooked on his bracelet? If
Yeah,
his
he
foot-
obviously did not get enough training, and that company should be held liable.
Yeah. Because they're all. I know that guy was telling me the difference, but they're all designed to suck in the branch, right?
Right.
Yeah, they pulls.
Yeah, and it
doesn't.
doesn't care what it's sucking in.
Right.
It's sucking in.
Yeah. Well.
Not good.
All right, man. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, but
Oh my God. Ugh. You imagine if it would have got to that part and he was just like from the hip down, everything was gone. I mean, what the hell? Man. What's the training for that? Was there like an emergency hefty bag you throw over the torso? What's the training on that?
Where do you tourniquet that?
Yo, how do you? I don't know. You do it. It's your turn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
God damn.
Everything just, we're soft and squishy. We don't work well around wood chippers. What do you do?
What do you call a guy in a hole with no legs?
A guy in a hole with no legs. I don't know.
Phil. Thanks, Brad. Y'all are terrible.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey,
Yeah.
firm believer in taking the warning labels off things and kind of just letting nature take its course.
Here we go. Yeah.
See, crime does not pay.
Right. And kind of going off what the other guy said, wood chippers are sucking in, kind of like Johnny's mom. Doesn't matter what it's sucking in, but it's going to take it,
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Just takes it.
Hey, not a problem. I'll call her later.
I mean, at some point, if you're standing there and your buddy gets sucked into the wood chipper and he's about halfway in, if you're the guy, wouldn't you just take it for the team and go, just push me in? Get your foot, push me the rest of the way in. Do you really want to live?
How far are my legs gone?
You're up to your veg.
Man. No, I don't know. It's a tough question.
Dude, even your battle-worn vag is no match for the wood chipper. You've met your match.
Labia can fend off the wood chipper.
Have you ever been with a woman they nicknamed the wood chipper? She's a little rough down there.
No.
All right.
I haven't.
That's probably not a good thing. Just like rotating teeth. It's just like whoa. First date.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I did watch this TikTok and a lady called her butthole toothless.
Oh my God. Yeah, imagine being with a lesbian whose nickname's the wood chipper, and it's because after she gets her face off of there, your vagina looks like a mangled foot.
No, dude.
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want none of that. Jesus.
Hi, how's it going?
at what point do you just say, Jesus, take the wheel, it's my time to go?
That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's like talking about fate and timing and karma and take me, Lord. Just take me, Lord.
I just keep thinking about the coworkers wearing ear protection. That would be my luck. I'd be like, you assholes. Never listen to me.
Right.
Have a good one, guys.
Thanks.
You too.
Like, don't even take me to the hospital. I don't want to see how this ends. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, don't want to really change the subject because I'm going to be that guy. So I'm sitting in the car looking at the radio, and first off it says, because it's a small screen, it says Johnny and then it says Dee-wee.
Dee-wee.
Dee-wee? Oh, because it goes to W. It goes to
W. It doesn't have to pay.
Dee-wee.
It's supposed to say weekdays, but it's just stops.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Stops at Dee-wee.
That's funny. That's funny. You're Dee-wee.
She's my favorite Dee-wee.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Goodbye. Love you too.
Google how many people have ever survived a wood chipping. Did we have that? It's got to be this guy. And maybe it's been a foot or something, but 2 legs.
Have survived wood. I don't know.
Trying to think how he could travel around and make money off of this.
Oh my God. There's about 2,042 non-fatal injuries occur each year from working with wood chippers.
Are you kidding me? Non-fatal.
Yeah.
They stop it in time. Maybe a finger, a hand, a foot.
Yeah, I guess.
That's unbelievable. That's seriously unbelievable.
Jesus Christ. And they just let anyone operate these things.
Mm-hmm.
My God. I'm going to be like, no wood chippers ever. Ever.
Man, that story was exhausting.
I know. Well, there was like 40,000 jokes in that one story.
But I mean, wouldn't you how far would you travel to go get a picture taken with a guy that lived from getting sucked into a wood chipper? Wouldn't you want to
about 4 miles
talk to that guy? I mean, I mean, if he was there, say the Camper Expo comes to the Dane County Coliseum. If the guy was there with a wood chipper signing autographs and getting pictures, wouldn't you $5 to get a picture with the guy that went through the wood chipper?
No, I'm not paying $5.
Really? I kind of would.
You pay $5 for that, but not for the Mega Millions ticket?
Well, I like weird things. And then he kind of he's got a little inflatable wood chipper and he pretends to get wood chip. For an extra $20, you can go into the tent and he pretends to wood chip himself.
No.
Recreate it. No? You hear screaming.
It says bad juju written all over it, dude.
Craziest story I've ever heard. That is the craziest story I think I've ever heard in my life.
All right.
That's the story of 2024 right there.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.